YouTube, what's going on? Appreciate y'all watching my videos. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man, what's going on? Where we going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to Home Depot. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Home Depot. Your favorite spot? He out chasing that passenger. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to I'm trying to get out this truck. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I want to get into wholesaling. You know, I've been doing some research on wholesaling, and I don't want to say it's hard, but you know, it's crazy because I was doing some research on doing wholesaling, and like I'm thinking like it's so doggone easy, because I've done contracts before, and I'm looking at it, and it's guys on YouTube all over the place doing wholesaling, and everybody do wholesaling, and I'm like, man, I can put together a deal. I've been in the real estate business for a while now, so I mean, I probably can do a wholesale deal, because a wholesale deal ain't no different than renting out a place, and you gotta watch these people out here. These people out here are something else. So Be Smooth in the house. What Be Smooth at? Big Face, what's going on, man? Nah, I'm not on vacation. I'm doing work outside the truck right now. I'm trying to get the property together. I want to get it rented. I want to get this rental on the market by January. I got 2-3 more weeks in the month. I'm real close to it. I got to do some paint, and I got to do some painting, and that's about it. I got the AC, I got the roof done, I got the flooring done. All I got to do is paint and get the yard cleaned up. I'm trying to wait for a good warm day, at least 60 degrees, so I can do the exterior paint. And it's just the temperature's been really low, so you can't paint when it's 30 degrees outside. So that's where we at. Let me see what y'all talking about. I was watching Grant Cardone. What? I appreciate that. You watching me rather than watching Grant Cardone? I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because I know Grant Cardone, he's a big mogul. He got more to say than I. Oh my God, these people keep calling me. Stop. You put that towel down yet? Yeah, towel down. I just got to put the sealer on it. I'll do the sealer last. Because it ain't no point if I'm going to be doing work and put the sealer down and, you know, mess up the floor. For if you were to hire a driver, how would you proceed? How much would you pay to experience? RJ, man, to be honest, I couldn't hire nobody with 1 or 2 years experience. The insurance, my insurance would require you to have 10 years experience, 9 years experience. There's a loophole to get around the 10-year experience. I think you need 5 years experience. But there's a loophole to get around that with OIDA insurance. With OIDA insurance, I would have to put you on my LLC as a partner. I would have to put you on my LLC as a partner, and they would drop it down to 4 years. But I don't know too many guys would do that. But if I was to hire guys right now with the insurance that I have, you would have to have 9 years experience. That's what OIDA requires. So that's just to get, to even talk to you, you need to have 9 years experience. You gotta have your own truck and trailer. I can't no trucks for nobody. Sorry, I just don't have it like that. I can't afford to go out there and buy trucks for people. Be Smooth, I ain't see Be Smooth. Somebody must have kicked them out. You know how to find properties and do contracts, so wholesale will come naturally for you. Yeah, I know. I got a little small team of realtors that I work with. The realtors that I work with, they are investor type realtors. They're not the retail realtors, if y'all know what I mean. Like, the realtors that I work with, they have they have an understanding on what a flipper, wholesaler, investor would look for. And my agent, the two agents that I work with, most of the time, they know I'm looking for a place, either 2-2 or 2-3. I'm sorry, a 3-2, a 3-1. No association fees. I don't like properties in an association. And very little repair costs. I don't want to have to do a gut job. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for repairs in that $10,000 to $20,000 range. Anything more than that, that's you talking about a gut job at that point. Anything more than paint, a roof, an AC, and a couple boards, you know, anything more than that, more than 20,000, like you talking about a gut job. So I find deals on a daily basis. They send me deals on a daily basis, and I could probably find better deals than they could. You know, because the deals that they send me, these are pocket listings. They don't even hit the MLS. And you know, I've been talking to people and they're like, man, they making 10, 20, $30,000 a month, right? They're only doing 2 or 3 deals a month. Just think about it. Just think about it. If you're doing 2 deals a month, each deal paying you $5,000 to $10,000 a piece, you find a deal and you put it on contract and you consign it to an end buyer. Just think, like you would whoop a W-2 person's ass to be making $20,000, $30,000 a month, right? And it'll take you maybe a couple hours of work to do. It ain't hard to top up you know, to assign a contract to an end buyer. But I have no problem finding deals. My problem is finding a buyer. And I'm trying to expand my network on trying to find buyers, have a portfolio of buyers. And I'm always at Home Depot. Yeah, you know, when you in this business, you always got to be at Home Depot so you can be ahead of the game and understand construction costs. You got to, you know how much stuff costs. You know, how much labor costs, you know. And labor is right around $2 or $3 a square foot. That's what I've been seeing what labor costs. Anywhere from $2 to $2.50 a square foot. That's labor. That don't even include materials. So you can go out here and price materials, and whatever it is that you're doing, if it's 1,000 square foot home, just say, okay, it's gonna cost $2.50 a square foot to get this done in labor. You know, I mean, if you total it up, 1,000 square foot property, all in is gonna be about all in is gonna be about $12 a square foot. That's materials, labor, time, all that. So you're looking at about $12, $13 a square foot. So if you look at a property and you got to do paint, flooring, roofing, and all that, you're probably looking at $10,000 to $15,000. That's, you know, $12, $13, $14 a square foot repair costs. You know, so that's a good way to look at it. That's kind of my opinion of what I've been seeing out here. So yeah, you got to come out to Home Depot and see how much this stuff costs. So that way, when you getting a general contractor and you know, putting in bids to buy a property, or you looking to purchase a property and it needs some work to be fixed, you got to put that, you got to get all that information and put it, you got to know what you're looking at. So if somebody give you a house and it's like, man, I'll let you get this house for $30,000. I'll let you get this house for $30,000, right? You know, the house could be, you know, if the house all fixed up, the house could be You get the house for 30,000. The house could be 75,000 fixed up. Okay, you got to come in and put $20,000 in it repairs. So then and then if you try to sell it, you know, with closing costs and all that, you ain't gonna make that much money. You got to know what you're looking at, closing costs, etc. So go to Lowe's. I don't like going to Lowe's. Yellow postcards. Yeah, I was gonna do that. Go to a marketing company that sent out them postcards. I want to buy your house now, cash. But my problem is finding buyers. Shut up. Milkman say shut up. Team Prince Logistics. Hey man, what's going on? You down there in Jacksonville? Milkman say shut up. So that's my problem, finding a buyer. If I can find some buyers, I'll be good, you know. If I can find like a handful of guys that's got cash, you know, that buy houses cash and fix them up, I can find $30,000 properties, find an end buyer for 50 or 40, put it on contract and get paid. So if I can do that, man, I'll get right on out of trucking. I'll get clean on out of trucking. I ain't worrying about y'all. I'll be clean out of trucking. Cody say 44. What makes oil gauge read low PSI? Uh-oh. Low oil pressure? Uh-oh. You might have a oil pressure problem. It could be a whole bunch of issues going on with that. It's almost like your truck is having a heart attack. Your oil pump. You got oil pump and, you know, a bunch of other things. It could be air. It depends on the type of truck. It could be a whole bunch of things. Vacation. Hand you the mask. Y'all a trip, man. You gonna run in and do a smash and grab? But hey, I'm gonna go in here to this Home Depot and get the stuff I need to get. Cornelius, yeah, man, I'm doing good. I appreciate you stopping by, man. You know, I'm all right. I'm just I'm trying to get this rental done, and I'm trying to open myself up to new business ventures. I want to get into other things. Of course, I love trucking. I'm gonna stay in trucking. You know, trucking is my bread and butter, but I want to grow my trucking business, and I feel like I can't grow it in the truck. I have to get out of the truck to be able to stand back and look at my truck and say, okay, I'm going to hire 3 guys on my authority. I'm going to hire 4 guys. But long as I'm in the truck, I'm so busy running the truck, I don't have enough time to look at that stuff. I have to get out of the truck to stand back and look at it and say, okay, you know, I'm going to put some job applications out there and say, okay, you know, anybody want to run under my authority, come on. You know, you need 9 years experience. You know, I mean, it's a lot of guys out there that's got 9 years experience and they just want to carry the run under. You know, I give you all the passwords to the brokers and everything and put the DOT numbers on your truck and you can run and make all your money and I'll just keep 10%. I'll keep 10%. Make all the money you want and I'll just keep 10%. But so that's what's going on. Cornelius say, always good info from you, brother. You motivated me to go do the same thing, grow. Yeah, man, you know, that's what it's all about, because standing still, you don't get nothing done standing still. You can't get nothing done standing still. So you got to keep moving forward. You know, the crazy thing is that it's funny because here we are, December 2018 went by so fast. And I didn't know what was going to go down for 2018. But I'm standing back and I'm looking. I'm like, man, I did pretty good 2018. My 2018 was pretty good, very productive 2018. And maybe I'll do a video about that. Maybe I'll do the last week of the month, maybe like around New Year's or something like that. I'll do like a 2018 recap or something like that. I think I'll do that. You know, because we gotta push ourselves to the next level. We gotta keep going to the next level. Okay, if you're going through the year, if your last 5 years was the same as the other 5 years, you're doing something wrong. Okay, so you got to keep pushing and getting to the next level. Just having a job, paying bills, that ain't gonna cut it for me. I will slit my throat before I do that. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not down for that. I'm not down with just going to work, paying bills, going to work, paying the bills, hanging out on the weekend, going to a barbecue on the weekend, going to the movies on the weekend. I'm not doing that, man. I'm trying to get to the next level every year. I'm trying to push it and get to the next level every year. So this year, I got my authority. This year, I've completed my safety audit. I made money this year. I made more money than I ever made this year. I bought a rental property this year. It's a lot of things I did this year. I'm very satisfied. I'm not necessarily 100% satisfied, but then if I stand back and look at it, it's like, okay, I did all right 2018. So I'm looking at, okay, my 2019 got to be better than my 2018. That means next year I got to buy 2 rental properties or a duplex next year and hire at least 1 guy under my authority. That's what I got to do for 2019. So, Cornelius, yeah, man, we got to do it, man. Napoleon Armstrong, new sub, going for authority 2019. Man, you better stop playing. You better go for your authority right now. You can apply for your authority right here on your phone. I don't know what you're fooling around for. Because the thing is like I talk to guys, they tell me, oh, I'm gonna wait. What you waiting for? What are you waiting? Because it's like the thing is, guys, you guys don't understand how the authority system works. Just go online and apply. You got 12 months to put insurance on there. You got 6 to 12 months to actually put the insurance and start moving. But you need to apply. You need to go ahead and apply. If you got a business name, you got a business address, go ahead and apply and get your DOT number. It won't be active. You can't pull freight, but get your DOT number and just work up to getting the insurance ready. And then you can just do one step at a time, because going to get your authority is not, you don't go and get your authority and just hire a big mega company overnight. No, you just do one step at a time, especially a one-person shop where you just like, okay, you go online, you apply for authority, you pay the $300. Okay, boom. You do that. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I think I'm gonna talk to this guy over here. That's why I love coming to Home Depot, man. He got a sign on his car saying he buy and sell properties. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Wait a minute, I think I know this guy. But anyway, so yeah, man, so when you get your authority, man, you just got to pace yourself, write it all down, and you just step by step, because you would get overwhelmed. It's like, oh my God, getting the base plates. Oh, I gotta get a trailer. Don't do that. Just do one step at a time. If you want to get your authority, you need a business. Well, you can't apply without a business, so go ahead and get your LLC. Okay? You know, go and get you a PO box or something like that, or get you a virtual office and get you a Google Voice number. You know, now if you're not applying for business credit, don't get a PO box. If you know eventually you're gonna want to apply for business credit, don't get a PO box. So don't get a PO box. But if you want to be cheap about it and you don't really care about business credit, go get your PO box. The post office will let you use the physical address as your business address. So if the PO box is PO Box 12345, well, the physical address of the post office is 12345 Main Street, Atlanta, Georgia. PO Box 12345. It's a form that you fill out, and you just pay the one-time fee. Go on to the Secretary of State, get your LLC done. Get that done, and now you can go ahead and apply for your authority. But you do it step by step. It's just smaller steps. Okay, it's you know, and I mean, you know, so like with me, I'm looking at myself, my 2018. If I go back 2-3 years, these are all little small steps that I took to get to where I'm at right now. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's just like losing weight. It's just like it's no different than any other thing out there. It's just like losing weight, fixing your credit. You know, you want to get married, you just take your time and move slow and in little steps, but little steps at a time. That's what I'm saying. It's like guys be like acting like, oh, I want to get my authority. Like you got to go straight to 10 trucks all at one time. Nah, man, you got to take your time, you know? And a lot of this stuff, the FMCSA, the DOT is all on the website. And you just go on to the US DOT website, the FMCSA website, and they got all the information down there for you. You can call the FMCSA if you got some questions. Because guys, it's like, just act like, okay, if you can't find it on YouTube, you can't find it at all. It's on the FMCSA website. The US DOT website got all the instructions on how to apply for your authority, how to hire guys, how to the job application. It got all that stuff on there. No, man, you need to stop. So you just take an hour, get off Facebook, get off Instagram, and go on the US DOT website and read through there real quick. Ain't gonna take you about 10, 15 minutes. You sit up there and waste a whole hour liking comments and posts on Facebook when you could have went over here and did something that's gonna make you money and build wealth for you in the future. But you want to sit on Facebook doing nothing. Get off Facebook, get off Instagram, and go on there and learn how to build a business. Okay? It's step by step. And I know a lot of y'all be watching my videos. Y'all some smart, intelligent guys. Y'all not stupid. Y'all are not stupid. So take your time and get that done. I never leased on. Someone is willing to hold my hand in the daily operations, have plenty of capital. Would you skip leasing on with those variables? No, I wouldn't skip leasing on. I would go and lease on. I would go and lease on for about 6 months. Matter of fact, I would go and lease on for about a year, because your financials is gonna look funky looking. In the middle of the year, you get your authority and then you start running. So do one solid year, so that way your taxes and your financials will be clean, and then you can start January 1st. Go ahead and apply, but don't do nothing. That way you can start January 1st making money on your new carrier. That's what I did. I pulled my first load in February in 2018. And that's a better way to do it. I just got my JJ Keller manual. Yeah, man, it's just step by step, you know. And like, I know when I hire guys, I gotta implement a safety procedures in my authority. So I gotta implement safety procedures. I gotta do all this stuff. So it's step by step. You know, I don't have any safety procedures on my authority. So if I hire guys, I'm the owner, the manager of my company. I got to do safety management. I got to do all this stuff. I got to put this stuff into place. And these are just little steps. I already got the authority. I already got my insurance. I got all the base plates and stuff. Now I can focus my mind on like the little particulars, okay, of hiring a couple guys and managing that, you know, trying to figure out which the best ELD system, how to do IFTA and all that, you know. Do you think Travel Local is a good company to lease on to? I mean, I know everybody know Travel Local. Travel Local is out there right now. Everybody know them, but it's a lot of other companies to lease on to. I would find a little small mom and pop company that's got 5 or 10 trucks. You know, you got a little bit more flexibility when you're dealing with a little small mom and pop company. You start messing with these big companies like Travel Local has got too damn big, and like they starting to act like Snyder. You know, they getting real picky on little stupid stuff. You know, you want to find a little small mom and pop company that's gonna run the company like you run it. You know, like Travel Local start acting picky about personal conveyance and little small stuff. It's like, dude, chill out. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if I had a couple guys running under me, I wouldn't act that picky on the personal conveyance. My only rule would be if you're not running a load, you can do all the personal conveyance you want to. And that's the DOT. That's just following the rules of the DOT. If you're not pulling the load, I don't care what you're doing. You can be on personal conveyance. You can personal convey from New York to California if you wanted to, as long as you're not pulling the load. But long as once you pull a load, now you got to log that activity. It's just simple as that. And it's just like guys, like these big companies, like they make a big deal out of nothing, you know, to me. But it's plenty of companies. Go on Craigslist. Go on Craigslist, man. Go on Craigslist. It's a lot of trucking jobs, a lot of little small trucking companies on Craigslist that they got 4 or 5 trucks, 10 trucks, and they got contractors, and they sit you down and treat you like a person and get to know you and say, okay, you got a truck and trailer, okay, this, that, and the third. You start dealing with these big companies that's got 100 trucks, and they only, you see, like Travelocco, they growing so fast where they're not able to keep up. Their support can't keep up with their drivers. You know, their safety people and the management and all that. It's like at this point they grown so fast where Eddie, he don't even care about drivers like that no more. He don't care like that. You know, he's so like trying to make money, and like you really don't give a shit about the drivers. Charging these guys expensive trailer payments, and you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, man. Like, and like, you know, and look, I know we all out here to do business and make money. That's what we're here to do. But sometimes you got to give folks a break and look at people like and like I was watching the Trucker Coach. I don't know if any of y'all watched the Trucker Coach. Trucker Coach, he was talking about he's never going to have no more than 5 trucks. 5, 6, 7 trucks, he was saying. And I can agree with that, because when you get too damn big, you ain't gonna have nobody working for you, because you won't be able to give your drivers the attention they need. You won't be able to service them the way that they need. And all they are is going to be a cash cow for you. You want to be able to treat them like a business partner and take them out to dinner, you know, but a Travelocco won't be able to give you that kind of attention, because they're too big. They're there just to make money off you. That's it. So that's why I say find a little small mom and pop trucking company where you get to know the owner directly. You do business with the owner. Maybe it's a husband and wife operation. You get to know, you know, you get to know the business, you know, and that's what I think you should do. But hey, let me get off here. I gotta go and walk, go in this Home Depot. I just want to give y'all some FaceTime and give y'all some words of some words of encouragement. You know, we got 2-3 weeks left in 2018, man. Try to make this the best 2018 you can. 2019 almost here. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching the videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.